So let's go ahead. While he's gone, I'm going to talk about tight ends real quick. The grade I'm going to give tight ends. Strawberry says Kittle deserves an A+, A fucking plus. I'm going to give him A-. B. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give him a B+. And you'd be like, why the fuck are you giving a Kittle a B+? What in the world, dude? Here's why. He had some bad drops. He had a couple bad drops. One was a screen, and he let it drop. And that's happened a couple times this season. That's a knock. He had 4 fumbles this season. I did not realize that. But Kittle had 4 fumbles this season, which is a career high for him. The most he's ever fumbled in a season was 1 or 2, right? And he lost one time. This year, he lost 2 fumbles. He fumbled 4 times, lost 2, which cost us 2 drives. So he deserved not to. He had drops, he had fumbles. Yes, he did great things. He played phenomenal, had insane plays here and there. He was the best wide receiver, probably of all wide receivers we had. But Kittle had knocks. He had some knocks. It was his 3rd best season in my opinion based on stats I saw. But he fumbled, and he dropped balls. And when he fumbled, dropped balls, he did not. That's kind of the same thing we have with Mason. Mason got knocks because he fumbled, and he was not very close to situations. It happens. And yeah, I still think Kittle was phenomenal. Right? He's still great. Right? But if you're going to grade him based on overall points throughout the year, fumbles are bad. Drops are bad. And you got to knock that. What? I never remember Kittle fumble. Yep, I have it written right here. I went and checked. He had 4 fumbles, 2 lost fumbles. You know what? Let me double check that. You know what? Let me double check that. Give me 1 second. I need to double check that. I may have been wrong. Let me double check that. I may have been wrong. I may have looked. Now that I think about it, I think I looked at the wrong stat.
Who'd you accuse of what?
I thought. Oh my God! Yep, you're right. Never mind.
What'd you say?
I was wrong.
Who'd you accuse?
I never mind Strawberry. Never mind. I was wrong.
What'd he say, Strawberry?
I was wrong. I fucked up.
What'd you say?
Hold on. I need to collect myself because I just embarrassed myself because I completely fucked up a stat. Okay. So Kittle has 4 fumbles career-wise.
He didn't fumble this season.
2 fumbles. So I fucked up. I looked at the wrong stat. I looked at the wrong
he's
total.
Completely wrong, Strawberry. Don't listen to him. He's a Kittle career hater, by the way, Strawberry.
One time I asked him to trade him because he was injury prone. Stop it. Look.
I love Kittle. So
look. This is where I fucked up. All right, this is where I fucked up. Okay, see this number right here? It says 2024, and I looked at it, and
those fumbles were a while back. He hasn't fumbled for a few years.
He fumbled in 2022. So yes, I fucked up. I looked at the wrong number there. That was my bad. My bad. I embarrassed myself there.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
You should not be allowed to talk about Kittle. Let's just say that.
With that being said,
Kittle gets an A+.
He dropped balls this year. Did he not?
He needed to be targeted a lot more.
Yes, he needed to be targeted a lot more, but he did have drops. Did he not? They weren't hard throws. They weren't like crazy fucking like thin the needle throws. They were literally just grab and go. He would go like this and look away from the ball and drop it.
Kittle was the whole offense this season. Let's be honest. He was the only.
Juwan.
He was better than Juwan. Let's be honest. Kittle was the offense this season. Like, you get the ball to Kittle. That's what we kept saying every game.
Wins. Kittle's the offense. We got 6 wins.
We should have got more wins if they would have thrown the ball to Kittle more.
He had 94 targets, which is
I think they could have targeted it. I mean, we said they needed to get the ball to Kittle more. We said that.
Tied for 4th most targets he's gotten in his time.
Yeah, he should have got more targets. But I think him and Juwan probably needed more targets this season. But it's like you said, Juwan. I think Juwan has problems with the system more than he does with the separation issue. Just because, like I said, Juwan's not a speedster. He's not this guy that's gonna create that big separation. Like, you got to create routes for Juwan to help him, and Kyle's system just doesn't help Juwan Jennings. Like, big wide receivers just don't work well in
it's a get open kind of type scheme. Yeah.
And so Shanahan really needs to do that for him. But I think Kittle, I say A+. I think the guy is the best offensive player we have on our team this season. CMC was it last season.
Hey,
even
Tom Brady makes mistakes. Even Tom Brady makes mistakes.
Okay, don't compare yourself to Tom Brady there.
I am Tom Brady, bro. What are my takes?
Okay, John Gruden.
Oh my God, that hurts, brother. That hurts. That's fucked up. So I'm giving Kittle not an A fucking plus. All right, I'm giving him an A. Deal?
Bad
I'll
take.
meet you halfway. He dropped balls, dude. He was perfect.
Yeah, he was perfect this season.
And he had some penalties.
He was perfect for this team. He was perfect for this team. He's perfect when we needed him.
He was not perfect when we needed him. There was drives when we needed him. He got a penalty. I can't remember what it was. There was one where we scored a touchdown, and it was a holding on George Kittle.
Well, you know what?
Even George Kittle's biggest fucking op, apparently, because
you are.
Fumbled.
You're a George Kittle hater. You said he fumbled. Look at you're trying to make
because I thought stats. He did. If I think so, if I read a statistic wrong.
See, now he's thinking that George Kittle made a holding somewhere.
He did.
Conspiracy theorists, get the tinfoil out, guys.
Go check. Go check.
Here we go.
Go check.
Go check what?
Go check. He had a penalty.
I can't go check your false stats.
Oh my God. Oh, I corrected myself.
Wow, you're such a George Kittle hater. I can't believe you. I'm sorry, George Kittle. Yeah, he does hate George Kittle as much as you do hate Shanahan.
I don't. I'm just being realistic here. He had penalties and drops. You gotta get knocked for that. A+ is perfect. A+ is perfect, Poggy.
He was perfect for this team, for what this team was.
Okay,
he was the best offensive player we had on the team.
Grade of Kittle.
He was our offensive MVP.
Go. Your grade of Kittle.
I just did. A+. He was our offensive player and our MVP. He was our offensive MVP. He was our offensive MVP. By far. Do you disagree with me?
Offense, the best player in offense?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
Oh my God. You ride that way too hard, Wolfie. You ride that way too hard.
Fine. I'll admit it. He was the best player on our offense.
Okay, A+. Thank you. My case rests.
But he wasn't fucking perfect. Okay. All right. Moving on. Just a quick shout out to Salbert real quick. He actually didn't play that bad. 176 receptions, which I was shocked by that. 389 yards. 47 receptions. 176. I'm all fucked up. 17 games, 389 yards, 47 receptions, which is a lot more than I thought he was going to get. 3 touchdowns. However, just as expected, 8.3 yards a catch, which is not very good.
Pretty good. Pretty solid.
A+. George Kittle's the heart and soul of this team and will retire 49er first ballot. I agree. Excellent player on the field. Great off the field. That's why he gets an A.
Plus.
He'll always have an A+. He's a professor at Tyne University. Yeah. Wolfie, he was the best player Brock was throwing to an offense. I disagree. I think Pooney was the best player on our offense. Prudy did cost us a drive with 3 straight penalties. That's a good argument, though. That's actually, you know what, Papa J, you're right. It was Pooney. Pooney was better than Kittle. Boom.
Great point.
But yeah, I would definitely say Pooney was up there. But Kittle, I would give it to him, I guess. Kittle, yeah. But apparently I'm his biggest op. All right.
You are his biggest op.
Offensive line, we can just zoom straight through this. Just flat out grade D. I'm not giving F because there was some positives here and there. Just a straight up D. Injuries, Trent wasn't the same, but there were still some surprises.
Trent Williams didn't even look that great to me this season when he was on the field. Like I think he kind of got the nod for being the backup, but the alternative to the Pro Bowl just because who he is. Like I don't think Trent Williams, like watching him on the field this year, looked that solid, really. I mean, I saw him give up some terrible penalties and then give up a sack or two here, and it's like, I don't know. I like Trent Williams. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't. Our offensive line was ferocious.
He
like
looks
it was
like a 36-year-old Hall of Fame.
He looked like he was on his way like to the retirement home. And he's only 36. It's not like these guys are old. So
37 next year.
Yeah.
Should we let Trent go? No, because
we don't have anybody.
Yeah, we
don't have anybody to replace him.
And we don't have anybody to. Not only is it a contract issue, it's also because we have no one to replace him with. So just like what Poggy said. So, all right. So that's the offensive line. Let's just get through that.